So, pretty interesting. So, well, what are we going to do now? Oh yeah, so I soldered back. I have not soldered it back yet. So I was waiting for the soldering iron to warm up. Right. Okay, so let's do that. Let's solder the... I can take this away. I could have taken that away a long time ago. Okay, put this on its face. I don't think this is going to work too well. Do something more sensible. It's a little surprising I missed it here on the first try. I wonder if I look back at the video, if I may not show on the video. Maybe I was in some very awkward position or something. I don't like the way that's... Not happy. That seems to have done the trick. Okay, very good. Now it could be that because I moved the B+ wire to the higher terminal, that I'll put the old tube in, and with the extra voltage now reaching it too through this, presto, we'll get a good result on the old tube. That's my hope. Let's see. Okay. old eye. Here's the old eye. Just doesn't. Oh, I hope it's in there. Just, you know, you don't get that good feeling of it going down into the, you know, like these ones, they slide a long ways in to the socket. But this thing just barely goes in. But that should be good enough for us to see what is going to happen. Okay, now double check everything here. That eye's plugged in. Speaker's plugged in. Power cord's plugged in. Hot chassis light is still connected. We're not monitoring the B+. No need to monitor it. We'll just measure it. Oh, I got everything all piled up here. Okay, just getting my meter ready. Okie dokie. Okay, we're all set here. And volume is down, switch is on. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's see the voltage here. Oh, son of a gun. Now we're on restricted voltage, so it's not getting full volts. Okay, let's see what the action is on the eye. Oh my gosh, look at that! It's eyeing. Wow. You know what? That's enough to be seen in a darkly lit room. Hey, that's great. Let's let's turn up the volume. Oh, that's my signal generator. Everything's still the way I left it. Okay, this is the real test now. Let's see what the eye does as I tune across. Oh, it moves, but just barely. I'm just trying to make my camera focus here. Okay, hold on. I gotta... Sit tight here while I take over direct focus control on this camera, because I can do a better job than it can. You see? That's what I'm hoping for. Okay. Down on the volume. Down on the lights. It's really not very bright, is it? Not when you can see all those speckles. Now, back up on the volume. Tuning here. It's junky. That's not very exciting. Let's try another band here. It's funny, you know, in my ear, I'm sure I hear the ABC working quite effectively, but wow, it's not much. Well, maybe the tube's shot. We'll try the other tube in a moment. We'll go on the shortwave band. Oh, wow, that's going to be a hassle to find that on the signal generator. Can't imagine it would make any difference anyway. The detector's at the far end of the IF, and it's just always seeing the same kind of thing coming out of it. If anything comes out, it's the same kind of thing. So it wouldn't matter if it was shortwave or broadcast, AM broadcast, or whatever. Let's try the other eye. Oh! Hey, good news. I'm really dumb. That's the good news. The good news is I still have this thing on low voltage here. So let's put it up on high as the eye kind of fades out there. Well, okay. Maybe not the most exciting thing. Yeah, that's a little better now, isn't it? Let's check the voltage on this guy here. .122, and so word on the street is 125 is the minimum working voltage. Of course, you know, that number is really based on what somebody would subjectively say is, you know, as low as you dare let it go. Obviously, you can run them lower and lower if you just want to, you know, live your life in a dark room, I guess, with it. Well, let's try the other eye. Did this get very hot? No, not at all. It's very cool. Oh, going in, coming out, I don't like it. There we go. I think that's it. I think we've got it. We will know momentarily. Gee, when I checked that eye tube, I don't remember checking the triode part of the tube. I just remember checking the eye part. Unless somehow it's all incorporated in the test. I'd have to look again at the tube test settings. But okay, we're all set again. Volume is down. Everything is just the way it was. Low voltage test first. Instant B plus of 130, 131, 132, 131, and down as everything starts coming to life. And how's the eye doing? The eye. Looks like a 0 to me. There's nothing there. There's nothing in my eye, nothing in the camera. Wait, did the heater come on? Well, it must have, right? It must have, because the other heaters have come on. But it certainly isn't doing the job. The original one does a better job of it. Fantastic. Kind of want it, oh, I'm making the same mistake again. Let's put her on full volts. Yeah, the heater's there, but you know what? This is not showing up. Well, I think the answer is obvious. Let's put the old one back in. Because I did essentially turn up the voltage on it by moving that B+ wire to the other side of the power supply, it's working better than it was. Now I'll put this one in the tester. Oh man, the way that came out of there. Yeah, so there's a ridge just inside the socket. This can only sink, you know, like about maybe like a 1/4 inch. It's not very much. That feels good. Great, the original one's going back in. Well, who knows if this is really original. It's curious, it's been painted around the top of it. Right up in here, it's been painted black. That's, you know, that could be because that's what happened in this radio and it is original, or, ooh, we're not tightening it up yet. Or, it came from another radio, and it was painted black for that radio. Okay. Now let's fire it up again, and this time we'll be able to turn the bulb and get that shape, you know, vertical with the lined up properly. Comes. Yeah, you can see it in the camera too. Excellent. Though it's not deflecting much, we might want to look into that a little bit. If this tube is given the correct voltage, it will work. I don't think it can't not work. I don't think it can't not work. So, stay like that. That's good. That's good. Just jumping back and forth there. nothing is setting that eye off. So I think we do need to investigate that a little bit further. Oops, thought I was turning the light on there. So, I thought we saw that voltage where the green wire went going up and down. There it is there. Let's go back on. That was the antenna. Go back on the signal generator here. Okay, come on. There it is. Minus 5 volts. Now, are we seeing that on the tube? Are we seeing any movement on the tube? A tiny amount of movement. Now, the tube is normally running 0 to 20. 0 to minus 20, I guess. That's the typical voltage is fed to these tubes. So we're what? 5? Mr. Meter's gone to sleep here. If it's just such a weak signal. It's not though. It's a pretty strong signal. And I'm cutting it back from the signal generator. Oh, that's yeah. I'm really whacking it with a whopper of a signal into the antenna. So it just doesn't seem to generate much of a voltage there. And could it be the connection has been made to the wrong point? Not so likely. But I think we'll just investigate a few things. It certainly is curious where the circuit diagram, this one I've been using, shows it connecting. Shows it right here. 2 grid of 6G5. Yeah, boy, I was a little embarrassed about my drafting, but whoever drew this up should be embarrassed about theirs. Shame on them. Of course, they died 40 years ago, so shame on me. Okay, so it's the top of a 200 megohm, 200,000, 200K resistor, the other side of which has a capacitor. Ooh, makes it to a coil. Way over in all this stuff over here, yikes. Okay. Well, hopefully this componentry is very close together. The resistor, the takeoff to the grid, and this capacitor. Well, let's see. 200. Yeah, let's turn it off here before I stick my nose in it. And maybe we'll look into this on the next video. So I'll end this one here. It's gone pretty long now anyway. And we'll pick it up on the next video, where what I'll do is I'll check that green wire, the grid wire, and just see what's up with it. Thanks for watching.